The martial arts empowered me when I was young.
Hit! You probably will get hit. Make sure that you use your machine gun kicks, pump your side kicks. Make sure you attack first.
It seemed like enough for me at the time. Then I moved to California, and I became part of a fight stable run by friends of the late Bruce Lee. One instructor was the great Danny Inosanto. I would become one of the first mixed martial arts fighters. I fought like a lion and partied like hell. I didn't want anybody to ever hurt me again, so I began hurting myself. Pronounced dead, with 0 chances of survival. But I wasn't finished. God wasn't finished with me yet. I had more to learn, more to experience, more to love. Through sheer willpower, I became a Hall of Fame stuntman. After doctors said I'd never walk again, I exploded onto the Hollywood scene, worked with the best, used my newfound strength to entertain and thrill.
Stuntman Mike Walter is about to be lit on fire as he attempts to burn himself into the record book. About 45 minutes before the burn, Mike's team begins wrapping him in layers of protected clothing, creating a cocoon of protection. Mike applies 4 layers of fire-retardant underwear called Nomex, which has been soaked for 24 hours in ice-cold gel for additional protection. From the moment Mike puts on the ice-cold Nomex, he's in instant pain from the numbing cold. He has to struggle just to keep his focus. It's literally a mind game.
Why am I doing this? I could die.
You can't always sense how hot or cold something feels on television, but Mike Walter's eyes and body tell the entire story.
I already died once.
I really thought I was California dreaming, until that dream turned into a nightmare that would change my life forever. Stop, I've got a warrant.
I was on a high-speed path to destruction until life knocked me flat.
The final preparations as they apply the final layers. The hood goes on. The breathing apparatus has already been applied. A modified scuba-type apparatus. Mike only has about 7 minutes of air to do this stunt. His top priority, even now, is to maintain his composure. Michael's defiance in the face of death stems from a devastating real-life auto accident he survived almost 20 years ago. When he awoke from a coma after 3 weeks, he was told he would never walk again. There's been a major problem already here to begin. this record attempt. For whatever reason, the oxygen supply has been clogged, and now there's really no way of knowing exactly what's going to happen. And this is the thing that, above all else,
Air bottle is out of air.
is Mike's
Pull it off.
biggest concern.
Pull that thing off, Steve.
You can't go this whole
Yes, I can. Pull it. Pull it, Troy.
Mike Walter wants to get a new air supply and try it. He is determined to do this stunt.
Hold on, get that back on.
Safety, Mike.
No, you gotta have this.
Safety first, Mike.
Get me that hood. Do what I told you to.
Troy Gilbert would like to take some time now and get this thing right. But Mike, as the stunt coordinator, is overruling him.
Michael,
He's putting the hood back on.
put your chin up. You have to go down when you get hot. Hold on.
Final instructions from Troy. You have to go down when you get hot. I really have no way of knowing at this moment whether or not
Chin down.
this is a major malfunction with the air supply. Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you, this is live.
Put your chin up. Can you see? Very nice.
Unbelievable that Mike's biggest fear is happening before he's even set on fire.
Long before the night that I died, my childhood was stolen from me. It was a betrayal of the worst kind. Some say it was the day I lost my innocence. Others say it was the day that I went crazy. I wasn't the same after that. No one ever knew the kind of pain I carried,
Mike Walter,
or so I
a
thought.
professional stuntman, is about to set himself on
I really
fire.
tried to bury
That
it.
way for a full 2 minutes. There's been a malfunction with his oxygen.
The fight in
supply.
me was so
He has to do this
misplaced.
stunt without any oxygen. I repeat, this was his biggest fear coming into this stunt, and now his worst nightmare. Mike is on fire again without the use of oxygen. It is now his job to continue to move around to keep the hottest part of the flame away from his face, away from his eyes. We can only guess as to the oxygen supply for Mike Walter right now. He's getting directions from his first safety Troy from a coma after 3 weeks. He was told he would never walk again. Mike Walter without the use of any oxygen whatsoever at down minute 30 seconds.
Hello?
Mrs. Walter, your son is in critical condition. They hit a palm tree going at over 90 miles an hour.
Simply dropped to the ground and that is a signal for his team to step. He's doing the impossible. The flames shooting up to 15 feet in the air. The temperature now well in excess of 1,000 degrees. You can see the layers of his protective clothing being burned away from his body. He's down on the ground right now. The crew moves in. We can only guess as to whether or not Mike Walter can breathe at this moment. Mike made it approximately a minute in with no oxygen. Nobody in their wildest imagination ever thought Mike could do this. Matches anything that I have ever seen. Good as mine as to why Mike Walter would even attempt to do this stunt without his supply of air.
Fire can destroy, but it can also purify,
His legs are continuing
because there's always another in the fire with you.
to hide, and apparently now those flames finally put away. He's shaking his head affirmatively. The paramedics are here. The Las Vegas Fire Department with the full staff as well. There's really absolutely no way of knowing how he feels at this moment. He is up, leaning on his elbow, sweating profusely. His eyes are now popping open. Just asked if he's okay. He nodded his head affirmatively. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Walter with an incredible performance. He's trying to get to his feet right now. Mike, you are unbelievable. Can you speak yet? The man just simply refused to be denied. He's on his feet right now. He says, I'm cool. Mike Walter, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Walter. Mike, first of all, how are you, my friend? I'm okay, Chris. Can you please explain to me why in the world you attempted this stunt without your oxygen? You told me beforehand that was your biggest fear coming into this one, that your oxygen would run out. I didn't even know it was possible to do this without the air supply.
Too many people put too much time and effort and talent in this, and I wasn't gonna let them down. And this was a team effort all the way, and I don't even know how long a time I went, but I wasn't not gonna do it.
Why do it? How is it possible? What were you thinking when you finally made the decision to go down?
I've been waiting for this day all my life, and this is what I do for a living, and I didn't let anybody down.
Mike, I have to take you back to the auto accident. You were in a state of depression, a quadriplegic. You had the rifle in your mouth. You decided to take your own life. And now to do this and show the courage that you've shown, your parents watching this on television, you've come full circle. Nobody has shown more courage than what you've shown here tonight.
I love you, Mom and Dad.
If I had my way, if your first safety Troy Gilbert had his way, nobody would have allowed you to do this.
I know, but I just want to thank everybody for coming out, and I hope you enjoyed the burn. Thanks a whole bunch.
Mike Walter, ladies and gentlemen, with one of the most outstanding performances that you will ever see.
I'm only here by the grace of God.
Fire can destroy, but it can also purify. Because there's always another in the fire with you. Never, ever give up.